A college professor was fired for teaching basic biology, but with a little help from First Liberty, the school eventually realized that was wrong. Now he's getting his job back. Hi, I'm Peyton Luke, and you're watching First Liberty Live. Dr. Johnson Varkey's story broke in early 2023, and we interviewed him on First Liberty Live, and then that episode went viral and became our most watched video on our YouTube channel. So we are pleased to announce that we have a victory in the case, and we have him as well as Kayla Tony with us today to talk about all the details. So Dr. Varkey and Kayla Tony, welcome to First Liberty Live.
Thank you. Thank you for having me in your program. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. It's great to be here and celebrate this win together.
So Dr. Varkey, congratulations on the settlement agreement and reinstatement. So what's your reaction to this outcome?
Thank you, Peyton. And I'm so excited, and I'm glad to be back in classroom teaching my students what I've been teaching for the last 18 some years, and I am so excited to be back.
So Kayla, for those that might be either new to First Liberty Live or hearing about this case for the first time, do you mind giving us just a quick synopsis of Dr. Varkey's case backstory and how it all began?
Yes, Dr. Johnson Varkey is a biology professor, and he has taught at Lackland Air Force Base and St. Philip's College in San Antonio, Texas for the past 19 years. He taught over 1,500 students and always received exemplary reviews. And one day in November 2022, he happened to be teaching a unit on the reproductive system, which was straight from the textbook. And when he stated that the sex is determined by X and Y chromosomes, students walked out of his class. He never had a chance to talk with those students or hear more about why they chose to walk out, but just a few weeks later, he received a termination letter from the college.
Wow. And typically there's like a disciplinary process, but you're saying he just received a letter and it said you're terminated without even an opportunity to have discussion on that. That seems very odd and not policy.
That's right. The college didn't follow its own procedure for student complaints. There should have been a process where he met with the students and met with other faculty and his supervisors. But all that was short-circuited, and he was just fired.
Wow. So let's discuss now the legal facts of the case. This is an incredible win, by the way, but how did we get to this point? What did the process look like, and what were the steps that we took to ultimately now have this victory and get Dr. Varkey reinstated?
Dr. Varkey reached out to us at First Liberty, and we sent a demand letter on his behalf to St. Philip's College and the Alamo Community Colleges District. This was back in June, and we explained the Title VII violation that had happened. We believe Dr. Varkey was fired because of his religious beliefs. And we also explained that the First Amendment protects the speech of faculty, professors, really any American in the workplace. And the college violated Dr. Varkey's First Amendment rights when it fired him for something that he taught in class. And then about a month later, we filed a charge of discrimination with the EEOC, the Equal Opportunity Employment Commission. That is the federal agency that protects employees' rights in the workplace. And we alleged religious discrimination under Title VII. Now, Dr. Varkey was just teaching basic biology, but he does also happen to be a pastor in addition to his role as a biology professor. And we think the fact that he is a pastor played a lot into the religious discrimination that he experienced. And so we pointed that out in our EEOC charge. Now, 6 months later, the EEOC wrapped up its investigation. And right about that same time, because of the media attention that this case had received, some members of Congress, we understand, weighed in and actually asked for Dr. Varkey's reinstatement as well. And just a few weeks after that, in January, we heard the great news that the college had had a change of heart and decided to reinstate Dr. Varkey.
Which is incredible, and thanks to so much work by you and so many others. But what is the legal significance of this win? One, for Dr. Varkey, but also two, on a larger scale for academic freedom.
For Dr. Varkey, it means he's back in the classroom. His First Amendment rights are vindicated. His record is clear. He's once again free to do his calling and to teach students. So this is a great win for Dr. Varkey without having to go through the long process of going to court. And we're very thankful for that. For colleges across America, we think this is a bit of a wake-up call that the First Amendment does apply, that professors do have academic freedom, and also that Americans in the workplace should not be targeted or punished because of their religious beliefs.
So, Dr. Varkey, with going back to teach at St. Philip's College and considering everything that happened, will you now be changing your teaching approach or lecture content in the classroom?
Oh, no, I don't have to because I follow the curriculum and the syllabus and the textbook, everything that the school gives. And that's what I've been doing for the last 19 years. So I don't have to change anything. I would just do what I have been doing for the last 19 years. So, yeah, to answer your question, no, I don't have to change anything.
I think you brought up a great point that from the beginning, you were teaching what was in the textbook and what a lot of people would be consider just biology 101. So what are your thoughts on all of that?
Yeah, I mean, this is basic biology, and I mean, this is a course that is not just the first level of class, it is a second year curriculum, and because Human Anatomy and Physiology is something that our students, those who go into medical field, they would take. So it's basic thing that I taught, and I am planning to teach the same thing.
Yeah, and the textbooks that were approved by the university and what you have been teaching for just so many years. Yeah,
that's right.
So
I mean,
again,
the textbook and the notes, everything the school provides, the department provides, and that's what I've been using for the last 19 years.
Well, Dr. Varkey, thank you so much for standing for truth and conscience in the classroom, and congratulations again on this win, and we wish you well as you get back in the classroom at St. Philip's College.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
And Kayla, of course, great work on this case, and congratulations on the win and reaching a final settlement agreement.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure representing Dr. Varkey. I love getting to represent courageous, gracious clients like him.
So thank you both for your time, and thank you for joining First Liberty Live today.
Thank you.
To find out more about First Liberty and to be part of our fight to defend religious liberty in America, you can visit our website at firstliberty.org. And if you would like to get breaking news and the latest by keeping up with our cases, you can also subscribe to our weekly newsletter, A First Liberty Insider. First Liberty, fighting for what matters most.